day 4, and it is winners qualification morning. So yeah, I've just managed to slip through there 6-5 against Julian, who I had the really good battle with a couple of weeks ago in Malaysia. Managed to take out the finish and beat him in a shootout, and he was last 32. And when he come to the table at the start, he said, "Not you again." And then when the way the match went, it sort of had a feel about it the same as Malaysia did, to be honest. It was a scrappy game, but like we both took out big finishers. I potted a good black out of a snooker. He potted an incredible black out of a snooker at 3-2 to me. As you've seen then, like, is one in God knows how many hundreds, really, to be honest, to pot that. Especially on a Chinese table. On an American pool table, it would probably make that, like, not more than you'd miss it, but you'd get close. But on a Chinese table, that was an incredible shot. And especially at the situation of the match as well, 3-2. To go 4-2 or 3-all was obviously a big moment. Luckily, I nicked the next frame to go 4-3 up and go into the break at that. Then after the break, I had a good finish to go 5-3. He had a good finish to go 5-4. And then I nicked the frame at 5-4 to go 6-4 with like 15 minutes to go. Obviously, the ref's got to wrap the balls up still. I made a ball, but the balls, both balls are like on but not on. I wasn't actually on a ball, so I've potted a strike, trying to waste time really, even 15 minutes to go. Tied the table up. He played a great shot with the cue ball, like right up the back of the 5 ball, I think it was, in middle. Yeah, and he actually missed the 8. And me running the clock down, I've been round the wrong end of the table when the ref said 10 seconds, and then I said extension, but I already used it, not thinking. So yeah, he actually potted the black out of a snooker, but it was over the pocket, so it was one of them where you would expect to at least hit it, and if he did hit it, I was in bother. But at that point, there was like 5 minutes to go. In the final rack, I broke dry, and then he had a chance, but they weren't on. But when he got to the point where he developed his bad ball, they were on. And then, to be honest, he butchered his second to last ball. He got on. He played a really good third to last shot and butchered the last ball. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on this journey. Surprising miss really, but I suppose the shot clock a little bit, and he was a bit rushing, but yeah, great match against Julian again. He's a massively improved player. I remember playing him in China like last year at some point, and I beat him pretty comfortably. Then I played him again, and I think he beat me 13-12. I played him after that, and I think I beat him 13-7. And then these racer 7s, obviously, they're a lot tighter matches. So, but yeah, I've played him twice now in back-to-back tournaments, and I won 7-6 in a shootout and 6-5 on time. Yeah, so they've actually messed the draw up. So what they've done is they put rank 2, because obviously Gaz won the event last year, so he's ranked number 1, even though I'm ranked number 1 on the rankings. So they put me in 2, but they put 2 at the top of the top half. So when Gaz lost yesterday against the German guy, Tobias Bongers, he actually went into my section. So now, if Gaz plays Lee Stevens now, who just beat Panka Giovanni, they play each other, and the winner plays Julian. So potentially it could have been me against Gaz if it had planned out, which could never happen, because Seed 1 and Seed 2 could never play, because they should be in the opposite sides of the draw. But unfortunately these things happen, and it was a mistake that shouldn't have been made, but wasn't really noticed until something like this happens, where you can see the draw play out as it plays out. But yeah, back to the hotel now. It's now 3 o'clock, 3:15, and I'm back on tonight in the last 16 at 8:30 p.m. 8 p.m. So we're gonna have to leave at like 6 p.m. again. Obviously the traffic's a nightmare again. It's like 30 to 40 minutes to get back to the hotel. Well, no, longer, 40 to 50 minutes to get back to the hotel from here. But yeah, that's it. Need to get some food, chill out for a couple of hours, and that's it. What happened to your match, Shep?
I quite 6 blacks, he quite 5 basically.
Bad match, good match?
No, not bad.
Yeah.
A few Maddens,
I seen you in front all the way pretty much.
Well, yeah, a few crazy things happened like that.
Yeah.
Not as crazy as this traffic though.
So yeah, me and Shep are through to the last 16. Lee Stevens plays Gaz now. Craig Brown is still in.
Alex is still going.
Alex is still batting. That's all the Brits, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Deborah's out.
Who Adam Wong is out.
He got smoked really, bless him.
Who else is there?
Yeah, innit?
That's it. So I think we're 5 out of 6 left in. 2 of them have played each other, so one's a goner. Yeah, I'll pick back up when I get some lunch. Oh, there's the lemon tree there, look. Yeah. See you soon. Actually, when I got back to the room, I had to lie down, watch the semi-final. Salt and pepper, man. Salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper?
Yeah. Got back to the room, watched the snooker quarter-final, Gilbert and Yulong. Watched that and then looked at the clock, it was like 5:15. 20 past 5. So I've just come down to reception, had some food. Don't want nothing too big because obviously playing in 2 hours, so I've gone with the club sandwich, fries and a latte. Yeah. Really, really nice place, and I know that probably none of you are ever going to be here that are watching the vlog, but if you ever get a chance to come to Pune, I would definitely say stay here. Look, it's expensive, but you pay for what you get, and this is really, really nice place. So I'm gonna eat this, grab a shower, get down to the venue, and I play in the last 16 at 8 p.m. So I will speak to you after that. Wish me luck. Not good news. We got in a taxi at 10 to 7 and it's saying we're going to be there at 7:59 and the match will start at 8 p.m. It's completely chock-a-block. We ordered the taxi at 6:30, so wish us luck. Look, people are even scooting down the pavement. Not good. The update will be after, if we get there, or win or loss. Or the disqualification. .2 miles, 52 minutes. Oh, that's sound. We're getting there early then, it says. It says we're getting there at 10 to. Yeah, we're alright, no danger. She's not better hitting our balls.
I just said to him, if you get a stay put, I'll pay.
Good win, 7-1. He struggled a bit, to be honest. Made many mistakes, and to be fair, I was pretty clinical. I made maybe I missed one 6-ball into the top right pocket, and I missed the 8-ball to win the match. But it was, oh no, it was 7-2, sorry. 7-2, I was 6-1 up and I missed the 8-ball. But it was in off in middle, I tried to soft stun it like a dab it, and I de-sold. It's it near jaw. So yeah, through to the quarter-finals, finals day again. So yeah, over the moon with that. I play Jose Delgado from Spain tomorrow at 10 AM, which is 5:30 UK time. Stinker. It's now currently 11:20. Just got back to the room. But yeah, finals day. I'm gonna pack all my stuff up now. Well, in the morning, and whatever happens, we're going home tomorrow night. So my flight's at 4 AM on the 16th morning, but it is Independence Day tomorrow in India. which I'm not too sure about, but I do know it's a big deal. So hopefully it goes my way tomorrow, but all in all, it's been a good trip so far, but we're nowhere near finished yet, and hopefully I could take you on the ride for another title. 3 more to go. Let's get it. Make sure you like, share and subscribe and follow me on this journey. Day 5 and finals day, and unfortunately I've got bad news for you. So this is the first update of the day. Again, had a blunder. Took my GoPro down to the venue because I thought I was going to be stuck there all day. Well, I was hoping I was going to be stuck there all day, but didn't quite work out like that. So yeah, obviously going into this morning, I played Jose Delgado. Pretty good performance really, in all honesty. Didn't really make too many mistakes. He did. Couple of unforced errors, couple of scrappy frames that I sort of got the better of. But in general, I was quite comfortable in the match. Played pretty well. 1-7-1. And yeah, it was a good performance, and I took a lot of confidence going into the next round, where I played Jordan Shepherd, my roommate for the week. And unfortunately, I lost 7-2. So yeah, not a good performance really. How did the match go? So first frame I broke dry, I think he cleared. Then he broke, had the wrong set, I won that. Third frame I broke dry, had the wrong set, he won that. Fourth frame he broke dry, I had the wrong set. So it was, the first 5 frames were basically off each other's break, but I think there might have been 1 clearance, but the rest of them were like, you dry, so I got the best set of balls, and that's the way the frame went really. But yeah, it wasn't a great start to the match. It was just more of a, we only did what really the balls dictated what we could do. And then at 3-2, sorry, he broke, and they were absolutely dripping. I messed them up, but I still had massive control of the frame because of the way the balls were situated. So I think there was like 3 or 4 stripes, like within a centimetre or 2 centimetres of the rail. So obviously he was never really going to clear up in one visit. But yeah, I got down to the black. It was on the back rail, but because he had a ball near the pocket, I sort of had to slow roll it. I couldn't play it as confident as I wanted to. But I played like the 3 shots prior to that. I played a bad shot because I knocked the 2 closest to the rail, which meant when I played on my second to last ball to my last ball, it was like I landed bang on straight, so I could only top through to the rail, which meant the black was harder. If I would have landed an inch to the right, I could have ran up in behind the 8 and then it would have been fine. But I wobbled the black. He then played a dump shot on top of it, basically snookered me, put like his ball on top of my ball. I've come up and down, hit it, played another shot. I then played a dead weight roll up and diagonal across the table, and the table moved a fraction on me, fouled. He then played a shot trying to open the pocket up where the 8 was and double kissed the 8. I had a chance, and looking back now, I played an absolute stinker of a shot, to be honest. I played it thick with side, trying to spin the ball in. But really, I should have played on the left-hand side of the ball, and I should have double kissed it in off the bottom jaw. But he had the 9 ball was there, right on top of the 8 ball in the bottom left corner. So when I moved the 8, the cue ball was then stuck to the back of the 9. But when I mean stuck, it was like a couple of centimetres. So he was pretty, I thought he was pretty dead anyway still. I didn't even see the shot that he played, to be honest. He's cut it into the rail and cut it into one of his other balls that was near the pocket on the bottom right, potted it off the ball. And I felt that from that one shot of me spinning the 8 ball, the match just completely turned on its head. Next frame I come dry. All the spots, well, not all the spots, but the spots were not good. The stripes weren't much better, to be honest, but they were a bit better. the 8 was welded to the side rail. He actually got to the 8 ball and he sort of played it like in or over sort of pace down the rail, which was the right shot to play. There was no, to be fair, there was probably no need to, obviously you're trying to pop the 8 ball, but there was no need to play at any pace where it could bobble away. I played a good first shot, developed 2 of my balls in 1 shot, then I played a shot with the extension and come across to the top left pocket, but I missed a tricky 2 in the middle. I actually moved on the shot as well, which is really like unlike me. I was down on the shot and I thought I'm a fraction thick there, so I like shuffled a little bit to the right and I hit it incredibly thin. So I was probably right in the first place when I was down, but I was 4 ball hampered over the 8 ball and I was cutting it from that off the left hand side cushion into the middle pocket, the right middle pocket. Yeah, and that was 5-2, and then I can't even remember what happened at 5-2, but anyway I lost 7-2. Sheppy did exactly what he needed to do. Again, from the start of the match the balls sort of dictated who would win the frames. The ball dictated I would win the 6th frame, but obviously clearly I didn't, and then it sort of punished me from there. So I dry broke, they were easy, he got them. It was just it just turned on its head from that 1 frame really. But yeah, all credit to Jordan, he did exactly what he needed to do. There was no hard feeling, it was just a case of like I made 2 bad mistakes really, and where it doesn't cost you early doors, it did cost me in the semi-finals. So yeah, that's my run come to an end. Unfortunately, it was back-to-back semi-finals in this event. So yeah, disappointing, but I've had a good month. I won the Champion of Champions, which was obviously a massive win. I felt like I was probably playing the best going into the semi-finals out of the 4 players left. But again, it's one of them things with pool. If you don't clear up when you need to, you're not going to win. It's simple as that. But yeah, so it lines up an all-English clash in the final. Well, when I say English, sorry, British. Sheppy's Welsh. But yeah, Gaz beat Dave Anderson in the semi-final 6-5. Really good comeback. He was 5-3 down with not a great deal of time to go, and yeah, he managed to pinch the last black with 15 seconds to go. He was in control of the finish. It wasn't like, it was more running the clock out rather than actually clearing up to win in 15 seconds to go. But yeah, he nicked it. He's had a couple of very smelly matches, couple of very smelly points in matches, like against Yao Grillo earlier on. He was 5-4 behind, 1-7-5. So, and Sheppy's had an easier day today, to be honest. He won 7-0 in the quarterfinals and then beat me 7-2. So look, it's got all the makings of a great match. Yeah, race to 7, mate. Honestly, it's anyone's match. There's obviously always going to be a favourite and always going to be an underdog, but at the end of the day, it's race to 7 and may the best man win, I suppose. But yeah, all in all, I would say okay tournament. Not the best, obviously. My expectations are quite high in these fields. And yeah, a little bit disappointed, but look, I'll be okay. Fly home tonight at 4 o'clock. It's currently 5:35, so the final is just started. I've literally packed my bags up and I'm about to leave back to the venue now. Obviously I've still in my stuff because we've got the closing ceremony, and then we've got a 4-hour drive to Mumbai airport, and we fly at 4 AM, land back in to, yeah. So all in all, disappointed, but look, these things happen, I suppose. If you'd have said semi before I'd have come, it would have been like, right, that's the base level, but I want to do better than that. So, look, it is what it is. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. It's been an eye-opener. I've got a YouTube video dropping on my other channel, All Angles with Jack Whelan. which is my podcast channel, and I've got Alu Jain, who is the Para Q sports player from India. That video has just dropped. I played a couple of frames with him yesterday, which was an amazing privilege, really. He what a guy, man. Obviously he was born with the disability that he's got, and he's full of beans. He just jokes all the time, and look, he's the definition of like resilience. And he's actually flew to Finland today to play in a snooker tournament. It's incredible, really. But yeah, so pop over there, have a look at that, and see. Make sure you leave a comment below on that. Comment below on this as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the India trip. I have got a few weeks off now, but when I do my next pool tournament, wherever it may be, I will try my best to follow up with doing these. I have actually quite enjoyed these. Don't enjoy the losing part of it and try and explain what's gone on, but look, it is what it is. Yeah. Thanks everyone for your support. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Cheers, guys.